5 people on here. That's a first. So hello everybody. And this year, apparently in the early January, it was the 13-year anniversary for Ninjago. I thought the first episode of Ninjago was like in May or something, but apparently I guess they premiered it in January. But yeah, it's the 13-year anniversary this month, and I thought I'd do a nice live stream talking about Ninjago because there's so much to talk about this show. And also, I remember a few of you requested it. So yeah, again, hello everybody, and yeah, oh, hello everybody. Thank you for using the live chat. I love it. It's so cool. Um, I remember I was trying to figure out a way how to save the live chat. I was looking over that and I couldn't figure it out before I did the live stream, so I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Uh, yeah, I can't find that anywhere at the moment. Um, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to figure that out right now. But so yeah, about Ninjago. So first off, the latest thing for this year of Ninjago has been the new short series called The Elemental Mechs. I just think the main reason I didn't really, find it that enjoyable was just targeted for a younger audience. But it was a series of 3 episodes that were like 5 minutes long, and they were fun. It was nice seeing the ninja in their new outfits, I guess. Um, but what I'm most excited for is Dragons Rising season 2 this year. Which is it just looks so cool because they had a lot of teasers in season 1. And to be honest, Dragons Rising is one of my favorite Ninjago seasons. I really like that they tried a lot more with the animation, and that they also just tried a lot better with the story. And they also were really creative with the new characters, and think they introduced them really well. Hello, Tiffy and Bricks. Glad you made it. Thank you for joining. Um, Again, thank you for using the live chat. I love it. So yeah. Although I did see there was like this little promotion ad thingy for Ninjago, and they had a thing with Ryu, but Ryu is no longer a baby, which I mean, I guess like it doesn't look like a full grown dragon. But I'm a little disappointed because I remember the other live stream I was doing, I was talking about I hope they don't do what they did to Bumpy and Camp Cretaceous. It's not necessarily a Lego show, but it is a Jurassic World series. And there's this baby dinosaur named Bumpy, and it only got to be like this adorable little baby creature for like 1 season, and they made it a big creature. I don't mind that much, but like, come on, baby Ryu's adorable. Why couldn't we have him for just a little bit longer? Um, but yeah, I heard a lot of people complaining about Sora and Aaron not getting new. Yeah, it does. Um, I heard a lot of people complaining about Sora and Ryu, not Sora and Ryu, Sora and Aaron, Sora and Aaron, um, not getting new looks for season 2. But honestly, I don't mind that much. I think it's nice since they've just introduced these characters to not can just give them new looks. Because also Dragons Rising is like a new stage from Ninjago where a lot of new fans are going to be going on. Like they're going to be new people going on. I feel like if they just keep changing the outfits for the main characters, that'll be a bit confusing. And honestly, I wouldn't have mind if they had, not changed the outputs for season 1 for season 2, but I still love the outfits for season 2. I think they're great. But I don't really mind them much that Sora and Aaron aren't getting new outfits. But I just saw a few things in live chat that might have been some questions. I'm just gonna look at that real quick. Um, do oh. Oh yeah, it does look kind of like an anchor. They do that a lot, but yeah, I mean, I'm lucky that I was able to get the baby Ryu because I mean, I'm pretty sure he came in a few sets, but I was able to get 2 of the sets, and I actually got 2 Ryus, and I gave the second one to my sister because I don't need a reason to have 2 Ryus. But I just love it. He's so adorable. Oh, hello, Kitty Show. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Um, um, but yeah, and also the Lego set version of the new um of the new Ryu. I don't know, when they make him brick built, it just doesn't look it just looks kind of janky and look more like a mech. Something I wish they do is I love the brick built dragons, but I really wish that Lego would actually start doing what they did for the Jurassic World sets and maybe, make molds, just except for just the head maybe, like just make those full on molds for the dragons. I get why they wouldn't do that because they need to make more sets. But yeah, this is the new mech from Yeah, this one is the new mech from Dragon's Rising for Sora, and it's actually you can transform it into like this motorcycle thing. It's one of the reasons why I love it. It's really cool. So you just put the legs down and fold the arms, I guess. Whoa, drop the other one. And then you can put those down, close that, and it's like this giant motorcycle thing, and I think that's really cool. And then this other one here was from the finale of Dragon's Rising, and it's Empress Beatrix's uh giant mech thing, and I also find this really cool. Except it just falls apart a lot when I try, playing with it and other stuff. But I still think it looks cool and it do well in stop motion, I think. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying. That's fine. Um, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, but yeah, it'd be nice if we got those molds for the dragons. But I get why, of course, because they need to make more sets. But I feel like every set for so long has just been dragons and mechs, and I get that's like the whole thing about Ninjago. But like a lot of times, they're really important places and buildings throughout the show that they never make in sets. Which I was kind of surprised they made that a little temple thing in Dragon's Rising. I'm surprised they even made that a set, but usually they don't make sets for the buildings. Like I remember they made one set for Merlopia in season 14, part 2, I think. Um, but yeah, I think it'd be cool if they did that, but I get why. But I wish there would be a little bit more of the building sets. Um, but yeah, it looks like for more things in the live chat. I'm gonna check that out. But what were your thoughts on the Elemental Mech series? I mean, I just found it kind of meant for younger kids, so I didn't enjoy it that much. But I think it was still good. Um, yeah, the motorcycle transformation is cool. I got to figure out a way to do that in stop motion. I've seen people do it before, but I want to see how I can do it. Because it's really cool. Yeah, Ninjago City sets. Again, like they do those big Ninjago City sets all the time, but those are just insanely expensive, and they usually don't even have builds necessarily from the show. Like I'm not complaining. I think those sets are amazing, but it'd be cool if they had some of those other ones from the series. Um, yeah, the I think the concept of that show was fun. Again, it was really short. Like it was only 3 episodes, and you couldn't even tell what was the finale. Um, uh, but yeah, I again, it was nice to see the new outfits some sort of way. But I'm not again words. I'm not sure when the series really takes place though, because Cole's in it, and last time we saw Cole, he wasn't really part of the team per se, which honestly I didn't mind that much. I think I said this in the other live stream, but something I really liked about Dragon's Rising, and even though in words, even though it included most of the main ninja, it didn't introduce all of them, and then it also didn't use every, um, it didn't use them like throughout the whole series because a big complaint that I have at least is that a lot of times with a lava minifig, I don't know how they did that, but that'd be fun. I think that's how you spell his name. um I think Zane, he was in the last episode of part 2, I think, and then he started like going throughout the second part of it. But I like that they don't I like that they use a character only when they're needed. Because like I hate when a character is just sitting in the background has no purpose. Like in Crystallize, the last season before Dragon's Rising, Skylar was like came in episode 4, and literally was useless the whole rest of the season. And I'm happy she made an appearance, but like it'd be nice if they made like I just feel like because they have so many characters, they need to find ways to like use them all to their full like way, so it's actually like yeah. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna bring Jay back in season 2. But again, I'm really happy they didn't use him in season 1 because again, the story worked completely fine without him. Just giving that little teaser was so fun, and also it makes it when a character returns so much more special. Because like, Dragon's Rising again, it was like about the ninja reuniting, and I like that they didn't have all of them, and I like that it wasn't like the entire team back together. Like Zane never saw Cole, and uh, and then for uh words and then Zane also was kind of staying behind a lot of the time because he actually had something to do, and I like when they actually have a character go to a full use instead of just having them sitting there for no apparent reason. That's a one little complaint I have about Ryu. He was adorable, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he wasn't that useful throughout the series, so I'm hoping that he will be a little bit more. But we didn't even get that many Ryu scenes. Like, like they didn't even just show him sitting in the background, which I would don't mind too much since he's a baby dragon. He's supposed to be that adorable little sidekick, that isn't supposed to have a big huge impact on the story. But it would have been nice to see more scenes with Ryu because he was really cute. Yeah, he was motivational support to save the dragons. That's a good point. But yeah, I'm hoping at least some. I hope that in season 2 we get more baby Ryu. But looking at the sets and some of the other stuff, doesn't look like Ryu is gonna be a uh, a baby anymore, which is a little disappointing. But hey, at least we got baby Ryu in the first season. So yeah. And then again, Dragon's Rising season 2 looks really really cool. The sets were all dragons. No, all mechs and a few dragons. Oh, let me see that. There's a thing on the live chat. Let me look at that. um, uh, oh, hello, Jazzy Nails. um, oh, oh. If they're bringing back Skylar's dad, that would be cool, but I don't think Tournament is gonna have Skylar's dad. But actually, thinking of that, actually, I forget what Skylar's dad's name was. Yes, Chen. Chen. If Chen, that'd be so cool if they brought that back for season 2. I don't think it is because I think the whole thing with season 2 is Lord Ross and his where he's from, which definitely looks like the Chima world. But if they had Chen back, that would be insane because like he'd be gathering elemental masters across the different realms, and that'd be so cool. I know it's been a long time we've seen him, but that'd be cool. And bringing back Skylar that way would be really cool as well. For Kai, and like, what if, you know, um, Kai, like Skylar's working for him again or something. Um, but yeah, I mean, it'd be awesome if we got season 3 this year as well. I thought they'd only have like one season a year, just based on what happened last year. But if season 3, if they have Chen, that'd be insane. I know just only seeing the word tournament, I know it just made me think of that, but like season 4 was Tournament of Elements. That would be insane if we got him back, and that'd be for a really, really cool story. No, I don't know when season 2 is coming out. I assume it's gonna be around when season 1 was. Um, but again, also I know that like again, not again, words. Chen wasn't really like a great villain like per se, but I feel like they could use him in a really fun way when they bring him back. Not when, if they bring him back. If they bring Chen back, they could. I think he could be a much more cooler villain. Uh, a much cooler villain. And I think they could use that really well. But definitely, I want to see stuff with Lord Ross because I'm like, what? Yeah, but again, I really hope Skylar comes back and not just like for no reason. I think it'd be nice, if like something brings Kai and Skylar together instead of just Kyler stopping by. Um, but yeah, Chen in Dragon's Rising, that would be cool, especially for Eren and Sora. What if like I don't know if Eren's supposed to have an elemental power, but if he does, what if if Chen comes back, he like finds out he has elemental power during that process of like Chen gathering elemental masters from it. That'd be cool. Although I kind of actually don't want Eren to have an elemental power, to be honest, just because I think he's cool just doing spinjitzu and just being a ninja. But I'm pretty sure they are gonna give him one at some point. He might be like the new golden spinjitzu master or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, what if Eren's power is Wu's old power? I think that'd be cool. It's also like, yeah, because I feel like Lloyd has had this thing for so long. What is Wu's power? Yeah, that's something I've had a question about. I've heard a few people say that Wu's power is like creation or something. I'm not sure if that's actually it. But Spinjitzu isn't necessarily an elemental power. It's like something that you have to learn, I guess, when you have elemental powers. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Um, but yeah. What was I saying? Oh, they're fine. Uh, actually, as much as I love Wu, I don't actually want him back because again, like I think it's really great that Lloyd can be the new master, and like they had that potential in season 7, and then they brought him back. But don't get me wrong, I loved seasons 8, 9, and 10 of Wu. Like growing up, that was so fun because of the whole time thing. But I think it'd be cool if we just keep Lloyd as the new master and learning to be the master. Um, but yeah, the Lego Ninjago movie. I have mixed feelings about Lego Ninjago movie because like it is very not connected to the show and like made a lot of weird things like that were from the show. Like I remember, um, actually I watched the Ninjago movie before I really watched the show. I've seen it like a few times before, but I hadn't really watched it that much. And so when I watched Lego Ninjago movie, um, especially because Lloyd was falling in love with Nia and Jay just had a crush on Nia. I thought that was really weird. And they also changed Lloyd's mom, which to be honest, I kind of like Coco more than I like Misako. Um, uh, but I mean, yeah, I don't. I liked the Lego Ninjago movie, especially because it gave a chance for the ninja to get new costumes and stuff. Because I really like the rebooted costumes after the movie with all the characters. Uh, but yeah, I just found it weird how disconnected it was from the show when the entire point of the movie was because of the fan base. Oh yeah, I was wondering about that. Because honestly, I haven't actually seen the Ninjago movie for a while, but I was gonna watch it the other day. But I just didn't get a chance to. But I remember that was in the trailer with Lloyd saving the baby from the shark people. I remember it was in the trailer, but I think I saw the deleted scene. Yeah, it's been a while, but I want to watch it again. I was going to some kind of recently, I just didn't. But um, yeah, but I was kind of thinking about that because like I was trying to figure out when would that fit in the movie. I don't remember a scene where that fit, but yeah. I think the fight scene looks great, but it was also a really cool chance to see Ninjago stuff animated in Lego Movie style, and I cannot tell you how much I love the Lego Movie style of animating. It is so good. Um, Also, did you guys hear about the new Lego movie that's not necessarily like Lego Movie 3? It's like supposed to be animated like the Lego movies, but it's like a documentary movie. I don't know much about it. It's apparently supposed to come out later this year in theaters, but it's like a documentary about this guy that has nothing to do with Lego, which I felt kind of weird. But I've heard like a couple things about it. I have like two or three things about it. But I just think like if you're gonna make, I know it's not about Emmett. I thought that kind of weird, but I feel like if you're gonna make a documentary about a real person in a Lego animated movie, it should be about the guy that created Lego. I can't necessarily remember his name right now, but I remember I got this book, and I also there's like the story on the Lego channel of the story of Lego, and it's a really cool story and about the guy who created Lego, and I thought that'd be cool. Like if you're gonna make a documentary, why not make it about him? Because now they're making it about this guy that has nothing to do with Lego. Um, but I just find that kind of weird. If you're gonna yeah, like just just what I said. If you're gonna make a movie about that, make it about the guy who made Lego, or about I don't know people at work at Lego, or I don't know. But I think that I don't know what it would look like because there aren't any trailers yet, or I don't even know about the guy who they're doing it about that much. Um, but yeah, but unfortunately, I don't think we're ever gonna see Lego Movie 3, which I'm really disappointed about because I loved the first two movies, and I know a lot of people said they didn't like the second, and they said like it ruined the first or was just like a pointless sequel. But honestly, I really thought that the second movie was really like building off the first movie, and I think the second movie was very necessary to the first one. And I really hate that a lot of people, just because they didn't like the soundtrack or something, or just because it was musical, they say it's bad. But yeah, I think the second movie was great, but I'm not sure if I like the first or second more. Oh, the Time Twins! They have to return. There's so much potential with these guys. But what I think that, of course, I don't think Ninjago is ever really gonna end. But Rex, if they bring back the Time Twins, they should use them in a like if they make a finale for Dragons Rising at some point, they should be like the final villains. Because I remember season 7 was like a was almost supposed to be a finale season, and I think Time Twins are just those villains that you use for the final finale. Like that's what you use for them. If you, I don't think they should actually bring back Garmadon as a villain just because they brought him back as a villain so many times. But I think it'd be nice if like Garmadon comes back and like um you get some character development with Lloyd and what's his name? Garmadon. Uh oh, the so Crocs and Necronics, the Time Twins, uh what they did with them is I think one of them, no, both of them, they got stuck through the time when went on their little time machine. Like Wu destroyed it so that they get stuck in time forever. Like just I don't know what that makes no sense. In their like the time machine. Oh, we're naming names. Gail Gossip and Dareth. Yes, some of my favorite characters. Hello, other person who is joining. Hi guys. That something weird happened. I did something. I don't know what I did. Hello again. I think I exited out of the YouTube app. um, yeah. So, sorry. I was worried that it ended it, and I wasn't sure how that'd work again. But yeah. um, what was I saying? Something about the Time Twins. Uh, hello. Jay, I think is what your thing's called. Hello. Um, but I say that a lot. Uh, Yeah, I think it'd be cool if they brought back those villains because, like, I don't like when they just reuse villains instead of making new ones. But if they brought back, I think there's some villains again, like Chen and the Time Twins. Bringing them back would be just a really fun way. The Time Twins, they were in season 7, and also something that I loved about season 7 is that it really like set up season 8 a lot. Like I love how they made Master Wu like growing up throughout season 8 as a baby and then a teenager through season 9. That was just so fun. Um, because he'd always been the teacher of the ninja, and as much as I want to say the Dragon's Rising is the best Ninjago season, I don't know if it's season 8 or 9. I don't know. The only reason I want to put season 10 is because season 10 was so short. Um, Oh, Aaron's face? Oh, yeah, sure. I was messing around with him. I just put him to the side. So actually, this isn't the one that comes in the usual sets. I was using this for stop motion, and this is the one that was in, like, the minifigure series. But the actual one that comes in the sets, let me grab that real quick, is this one. It doesn't actually come with a hairpiece in the sets, but this is the one used in the sets for it. Yeah. Oh, actually, it isn't. I found that kind of weird. I think that just depends on his hairpiece, because if, like, with his hairpiece, it doesn't allow it to be double-sided. But I wish it was. But, I mean, I like this one more, and I like that we also got a second face, and I appreciate that. But it would have been great to get a double-sided face, because, like, you just have one that's for the mask and one that's just, like this or something. But that would have been nice to get if we got a double-sided one. Yeah, but, there's some more things in the live chat, so I'm gonna check that out. Oh yes, yeah, yeah. What was it? Was that in the Golden Hour short, or are you talking about I think that's what that was, but yeah, um, yeah, uh, words. Oh, the old like uh. Oh, yeah. In season 7. Yeah, I really liked that scene. That was fun. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that now. That makes more sense. Sorry, I forgot about that. Um, but I think it'd be nice if they brought back, what's his name? If they brought back a Garmadon. Yeah, they need to do more faces for Ninjago. And a lot of times they give characters faces that they either use for so long or they just like they're not an expression the character gives. And now that doesn't matter too much, but like when you do stop motion, you want to have a good amount of expressions for faces. And when it comes to Ninjago, they have very specific designs. Like they have like scars, and like again with Aaron, he has like a little bit of hair on the side of his face. Um, but it's kind of hard when you do stop motion because everything is to match usually, or I like to have it match. Um, but it'd be nice if we got more. But again, that's why I like these ones, these that came in the thingamabobbies, the minifigure things at the Lego stores. They gave us a new outfit and new face for Aaron, which I really, really appreciate. And they did that for Sora too. And I really like that because if we hadn't gotten that, Sora would have only gotten a face where she's having glowing eyes and smiling, and then the other face is only like an angry face. Oh, let me see if you guys can see that. If my camera can focus on that. Yep. And then that's the other one. But I saw that image for the new Sora hairpiece with the Ryu set, Yeah, Sora's face is cool. I do like it. They showed us. There was like this. I think it was a leak. I don't know if it was officially showed by Lego or not. But there was this magazine that had a thing for Ninjago Dragons Rising season 2, and it has uh it's the Ryu, the big Ryu set, and it has Sora's new hairpiece, which I'm like, finally. Yes, it's her ponytail, but the thing is that I know I'm being a little bit judgmental for no reason, but like it's not totally accurate to the show. Like with specifically this one, they did the bangs perfectly, right? And they gave the cat ears, they have the pink inside the cat ears accurate to the show. My camera can actually focus on that. um, this one actually has why won't my camera focus on this? Come on, sorry guys. um, come on. I don't think it's gonna work. It's gonna. I think it's for season 2. But the thing is that uh, Sora's hairpiece is accurate with this. You know, like it has the bangs the right way and it has pink inside the cat ears, but the other one doesn't, and the hair looks much more like Nia's bangs, which I found really weird because like they waited so long to put Sora's actual hairpiece in the set, and they didn't even make it accurate to the show. I know I'm being a little nitpicky about that, but I really wish we got one that was closer to the show. Because like also, um, but yeah, the Setsun, it's supposed to be in the new buildable Ryu for the teenage Ryu, I guess, for season 2. It's not released yet, but it should be sometime this year. But I don't exactly know where you can like find that set and look at it or not, but um, yeah. uh, but yeah. um, but also I'm really excited. I'm gonna be using Aaron and Sora in Animal Adventure Season 2. And oh, when is it coming out? The set or next season of Dragons Rising? Because the set probably should be coming around. This is like obviously not confirmed, but I think if it's for season 2, it should be coming out like in summer or something, like maybe July or June, because that's how the first season was. Season 2, probably. I'm not sure if they're gonna do May as well because they did that for season 1. But if they're planning on doing 2 seasons, it's definitely gonna be soon. But I don't think they're gonna be doing 2 seasons this year, which I don't mind since they're longer seasons now. Um, oh, the new Master Dragon set. Oh, Cinder, that villain looks so cool. I thought that elemental power from season 4 was like so underused. Um, but the Master Dragon thing, I'm not sure why they I don't know. It's a really fun dragon. I just find it really weird how it has like the hat and like the beard and stuff, but I think it's fun. Oh, Benthamar. He does kind of look like Benthamar, probably because they use the same hairpiece. But yeah, Cinder looks really fun. I don't know much about him. I don't think it's the same Elemental Master from before. Um, uh, uh, oh. No, that's a good point, Recipient Bricks. That'd be a cool battle. Um, Let me check that. Let me look at more. um, yeah, that'd be really cool. But again, I'm really excited to learn more about, where Lord Ross is from. But I'm not entirely sure, like, my little theory is that Lord Ross is probably from the Chima world, because they have countless times confirmed Chima to be canon to Ninjago so many times, and I just feel like if that, he just looks like a character from Chima. And if you saw some of his concept designs, he looks identical to stuff from Chima. And I'm gonna be honest, I never watched that show. I only watched like 2 episodes because I heard it was really popular, and I never got any of the sets. I just didn't really love it that much. But I do think that'd be kind of interesting using that. But I think it'd be. I don't know exactly how Cinder. Like, I think he's supposed to be like this general or like this leader of Lord Ross's people or something. But I'm really excited. Like, when they were writing season 1, they were actually thinking about what was going to happen in season 2. They weren't just like giving us nothing. They actually left like a cool little story about it. And Georgiana. So Georgiana, maybe not a character that you remember, but in Dragon's Rising, she's supposed to be Sora's arch nemesis that Sora doesn't even remember. I thought her character was just kind of. I'm gonna be honest. Georgiana's character was a bit just weird and like kind of like I don't know, I just didn't really like her that much. She's gonna be like a main villain in season 2, which I don't know. She just isn't really that interesting, and like her whole rivalry with Sora was just treated as a joke. So it'd be cool if they build off that in season 2. But I'm excited, that they're actually connecting it. But I feel like in episode 10 they tried introducing so many things. Like they tried introducing this stuff with uh oh, the Empress. So I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure. Um, I maybe the Land of Lost Things. I don't know, but I think Empress Beatrix is just gonna be lost. But they're probably gonna bring her back at some point because they always do that. um, um, that's a that's a good. Yeah, she probably went where Jay went. The Never Realm. I'm not sure how like it was still gonna be like all wintry. Like how it's gonna be merged with other places. That'd be cool. Um, but also, yeah, nobody has ever really gone the Ninjago world. I was making this joke with my sister that we were listening to this song called "I'm Still Standing." I forgot who it's from or something, but I thought it'd be fun if we made this edit of just like every Ninjago character that died, and that'd just be really funny because literally nobody ever dies in that show. I can't count anybody. Um, Actually, there was one character, and it actually makes me kind of sad to say it, but Cole's mom didn't come back, and I don't think she should. I'm not saying that they should. Um, but yeah, besides that, every character has really come back. Garmadon has come back countless times. Wu has come back countless times. Harumi, uh, but yeah, she wasn't a bad guy. I mean, like even then, like with their villains, they never really stayed dead ever. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. That's making me kind of sad now. um, but yeah, Nia kind of died. Yeah, but then she came back. Yeah, the bad guys never do die. I'm gonna be honest. I really love that Harumi came back because she came back as a good guy, and I liked how she had some sort of redemption arc. But I really just didn't like about Harumi is that Lloyd just tells everyone it's okay. She's with us. Like, bro, Harumi literally tried to drown you and then tried to throw a knife at you. Harumi tried to bring back the person that you hate most, and she also tried to kill your mother at the same time as trying to kill you by drowning you both. Seriously, like, Lloyd just went like, it's cool. Like, I get that Harumi, needed a redemption arc, and I like that they brought her back. But like, it's not even like she learned that she needed to forgive Lloyd. She didn't learn to forgive Lloyd. She actually forgave Lloyd because she found out that it was the Overlord who made the serpent, the who made the Devourer come. Like, it wasn't even that she forgave Lloyd at all, really. And so I just found that so frustrating because it's not even like she learned that at all either. But I hope that she comes back in Dragon's Rising season 2 and like, yeah, I'll hate somebody else now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring Vanya back, but I don't know how they would. I think it'd be cool if they did. Um, I think they mentioned her in Crystal and what's it called? But yeah, again, like, I don't know. I think it's nice that they brought her back and redeemed her, I guess, but I just hated the way they brought her back. Like, it just they need to work on that so much more. They did mention Shintaro a few times. If and actually in episode 14 of Dragon's Rising or episode 13, they had when Zane was like in that competition to see who the most realistic Zane was because of the fans of Zane or something. That thing. And then they had one of the Geckos come. Oh, and also Geode. Is that his name? Is his name Geode? I can't remember. But also that guy from episode 16. Um, but yeah. But again, like, I really wish they would have, just brought back Harumi in a better way. Because, like, there's so many characters. Like, Harumi, Skylar, what was that girl's name from season 11? The girl in the Neverrealm? The animal girl that, like, can transform into an animal. What was her name? Akita. Akita? I think that was her name. Those three characters should definitely come back. Because, like, Skylar's so much potential, like, with story. Like, if they bring back Chen to be So Lady, I mean, if they bring back Chen, that'd be cool. Um, and then I'm not sure if she's a. I think she's a wolf. Um, Actually, I don't think I didn't get her in minifigure form because she only came in one set, but I do have her uh other form. It came in like this $10 set. But like again, with Skylar and definitely like also Pixel. The only reason I'm not exactly wanting Pixel to come back is just because I really hated that throughout the other seasons. Yeah, Akita might be a better match for Floyd. um, but yeah, I just what was I saying? Uh, Definitely, uh, I I know Akita's human form is like $60 and only came in one set, and now yeah, but that was really annoying. But I remember like the thing I really don't like about Pixel, is that she really took Nia's place just so bad. Like, Nia was the tech whiz that made all the machines, and as soon as Pixel came out of, like, Zane's brain or something, she became the person that did everything, and they kind of just made Nia, like, dumbed down. Like, it's not like she didn't build stuff as more. Like, they legit made her not as smart. I didn't really like that. Um, but if they bring back Pixel, you know what they need to do? They need to do what they did in season 4 and make her like be inside of Zane's head. That was such a cool concept, and they have to bring that back because that way it's not too many characters for no reason, but it's like so Zane and Pixel can work together again. Um, um, yeah, that's like they need to bring if they bring back Pixel, they have to do it that way because that'd just be so cool. Um, and also like it just makes Zane a much cooler character. I don't know why. I love Zane, but I feel like the 11-minute era of episodes, I guess is what people call it now. Zane was just kind of like treated not really as much of a character and just treated as I'm a robot and not really like I'm a character, which I didn't like. But in Dragon's Rising, they had some sort of like thing that made Zane a character about how he messed Pixel. But like if they bring back that concept of Pixel like being inside Zane's head with that little computer chip, that'd be so cool. Like that'd be so cool. um Robot. Yeah, Zane's a robot. um but yeah, I also I wish they would like go in that form that's like the human version of himself. Like that would be fun if they did that more. I don't know why. I really love it when he does that. I think that'd be really fun. Uh but yeah. uh Also, a little bit more about Zane. They gotta make more facial expressions for him in the sets. He only has like one smiley face, and it's like 7 years old. I don't think Pixel ever had like the yellow Lego skin. She never did, but I know Zane did. They just changed that, which I don't really mind that much. Um, yeah, it's this Pixel. I really liked Pixel in seasons 8, 9, and 10. She really felt like an important and meaningful character that like made more character development for Zane. But I feel like after that, Pixel was really just like their Siri or Alexa and never really did anything for the characters except for make gadgets, make cool things, and like Nia was that character. And I hated getting crystallized when Nia was gonna become, Samurai X again. She went to Pixel and said, "Can you build this for me?" Nia, you created this. Why can't you do it? That annoyed me so much. Oh yeah. I love I love that one of Lloyd's first lines in season 8 was "I could kiss you, Pix," and she's like, "I do not think Zay would approve." uh, um I do like that they focus more on Nia, with her elemental powers and stuff like that. But I really think it'd be cool if, they make Nia that character again. But it's not like they can, because now Sora is the tech whiz. So if they bring back oh yeah, Zane's emotion meter. I love that. I like in Crystallize when he like screams at the top of his lungs, like if I react appropriately. uh, oh, also the other day I was showing my friend a few out of context videos for Ninjago, and that was just so bad. Oh yes, yes, yes. Fuji Dub. He was such a fun character. I think the main reason I like him is because his voice actor also was the guy who played Danny in Lego Jurassic World. But they need to bring him back. He was so fun. Oh, Pythor! he did come back and crystallize, but I don't think they're gonna bring him back for a while. But Pythor needs to be in more sets, and they need to like have him, be more in the show. But like Pythor was probably one of my favorite things about Crystallize, to be honest. Like Pythor was just so fun. Yeah. um but again, he only has really ever come in like 5 or 6 sets. Uh oh yeah, Fugitive. So like he's not forgotten. I like that. And also like in the Elemental Mech shorts they brought back the mechanic. And I like how I remember when I first heard the mechanic, when I first heard of him, I'm like, what kind of villain is he? Does he fix things? But I love that in the show Sora says that too. Like, who's that? And he is like the mechanic. And he's like, yeah, does he fix things? I thought that was so funny because that was my exact reaction when I first saw the mechanic in season. I think I remember he first appeared in season 8, but the first time I ever really saw the mechanic was in season 12. Um but yeah, I thought that was just so fun. The mechanic is a cool name, but like when you first hear the mechanic, you don't really hear much of a threat. Yeah. I gotta take a break. I've been talking for a while. I'm take a break. I don't mean to end the live stream. I just meant like take a break from talking for a second. um, but um, yeah, I'm really excited for Dragon's Rising season 2. And what's really funny is that um, Asphira, yeah. Oh yeah, that was that was interesting. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I'm a bad guy. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I forgot. Oh, it's even important. I forgot. Something about Dragon's Rising. Oh, Ultraviolet. So I thought her character was very much a Harley Quinn type of character, and when I first watched season 8, like I was like, okay, calm down. Could you stop screaming and throwing spears at people? But Ultraviolet, she was a very violent character, although she had a very cool name. Uh, Ultraviolet, that is a really cool villain name. Um, yeah. uh, Oh yeah, they could have given her a better hairpiece. I don't know. I don't really like that hairpiece that much. I don't know why. I like it. It's just they overuse it so much with characters. Like they used it for Mert. They used it for the Jins. They used it for Ultraviolet. Oh, Ronin. Ronin. My gosh, that character has so much potential. I love his anti-hero kind of thing. Like I love his character so much, and he only has appeared in like 3 or 4 seasons. And I know that does. I know when you say 3 or 4, that's like isn't that a lot? This series has 16 seasons. Yeah, I do like that they decided to bring him back at the end of the Island season. I know a lot of people were annoyed by that, but I don't know why. Like, what else would he be doing? Like, like we need to use Ronan more. um, but yeah, I think Zool character. That's the thing. Lego created so many memorable characters, and then they just don't use them again, or they use all of them at the same time. Which I'm like, you guys need to figure out how you're doing characters. I'm the hothead in more ways than one. Yeah, I really just go back and forth all the time who my favorite ninja is. I think for now, Jay's my favorite, but like, I don't know who's my favorite ninja. It just changes every time I watch Ninjago because all of them are just so great. I think like the best thing about Ninjago is the characters. Like, yeah, for a while Lloyd was my favorite character, but now that I look back, Foil, guys, I found it. I found Foil. I love that season. Yeah, but yeah, Lloyd was my favorite character for a while, but I just felt like after I think season 8, 9, and 10, Lloyd was a great character. But I feel like after I feel like after um thank you. It's fun doing this. Um uh After seasons, 8, 9, and 10, Lloyd just like completely had no character development. I'm actually not gonna say that. Season 11 had some character development for Lloyd, having to trust Akita and other stuff like that. But like Lloyd is like it's almost like it's just so much like Lloyd wants to be the main character, but he just isn't. And then in Crystallized, I do like how they, decide to, you know, bring, yeah, yeah. I like how they decide to do that. I don't know. I saw this video essay about for some reason, about like why it was kind of weird, like not weird how they didn't do it that well with Lloyd. And honestly, I thought they did it fine, with Lloyd like having to like trust his dad again, because that's been an issue throughout so many seasons. And it's not like at the end of season 10, Lloyd finally trusted his dad and he saved them. No, Garmadon just left. um, which I felt kind of sad about. But I actually like that they brought him back, and also Christopher. I love that whole thing about it. um, but yeah, thank you, Cole Brookstone. But yeah. Also, I'm not sure. Jay is the only one with an official last name. I think everyone just assumes that Cole's last name is Brookstone, which I am fine with. I think that's, a great last name for him. But like Jay is the only one who has a last name. Lord Garmadon and Lloyd Garmadon. Um, but I mean, I guess Nia is now Nia Walker, I guess. But yeah, I'm 99% sure that Jay's coming back in season 2. I'm just so excited to learn more about him. Like, why is he like this? Like this business owner at the Realm of Madness in the what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Um, for a while in season 10, sorry, I thought Jay was proposing to Nia like officially. Like I thought they were getting married. But they never actually showed them getting married. So like, are they just engaged and they have been engaged for 6 years? But I don't know if Jay would have lost his memory. I think that'd be a cool concept, I guess. Like, Jay having to learn about what happened in the past. Actually, that's cool. That'd be really fun. But I'm so eager to learn about what happened to him. Like, why is he like this boss at the administration? Like, but I don't. That's a cool theory. What if Jay lost his memory and he has to learn, who they are again? That'd be cool. That'd be so fun. Again, it has so much potential and um something I was um what was I gonna say? Um Something that I think is really funny is that when it comes to like did you just compare Rio to an old band-aid? I love that scene. uh, uh, what was I gonna say? I just find it so fun how like I just find it funny, because 2023 was really a year that wasn't great for like media, I guess I'd say, for like movies and things like that, except for like a few things like Across the Spider-Verse and like some other things, but like Lego just like what this is one of Lego 2023 was one of Lego's best years. Um what do you mean Jay's a loser? I mean, he's definitely not a loser. I don't think anybody in the show is really a loser. I mean, I just think some characters are a little bit underdeveloped, but I think Jay's a great character. Um, yes, and Prime Empire, like, I really like it because, um, yeah, Jay plays video games. um, but yeah, I don't think anybody in that show is a loser. I mean, I wouldn't really say that about anybody, really. But I just think there's just kind of like the thing about Jay. He's just kind of that character that's supposed to bring the funny one-liners a lot. Um, but and plus, I love his voice actor. I love it. Oh, hello, Betsy L. I think that's what it is. Hello. Yes, this is Ninjago live stream. Oh yeah, when Cole was doing that, that was fun. But yeah. um, but almost done with what? Do you mean you're gonna be leaving soon, or um? Yeah, sorry, words. I was gonna say something I forgot. Um, I really like Cold Dad. I think he was fun. I I wish we got a gotten him in minifigure form. That would have been nice. Oh yeah, can't rush a profile. But it would have been nice. Like honestly, Ninjago needs a minifigure series. Like they need it. Do you know how many characters they need to make into minifigures that they haven't made in the show at all. Like, you need to have, we need to have a new Darius minifigure. We need to have Cole's dad. We need to have, maybe Geo. We have to have, come on, Eraser 7? Like, come on, we have to get these guys in a minifigure series. Like, that'd be, they need that so much. And, like, that'd be so fun. And plus, if it was a minifigure series, we could get, like, extra printing on them, like, sided, like, printing, like how they are in the show. They did make Eraser 7, but I'm gonna be a little bit nitpicky about this. It wasn't accurate to the show. I know I'm pretty annoying about that, but I really don't like when they're not accurate. Although they did give her an outfit that was a reference to Bionicle, which that was cool. But I just wish, we could have gotten her. What was Racer 7's new name in Crystallized again? What was it? The I forget. I think being a Ninja M dancer is fun. I loved that scene when Cole was doing the Michael Jackson dance and they had the thing in the background. Yeah, I think that's part of it. It was like 8 words for her name, Epic Hyperspeed. I think that was in it. I can't remember the whole thing though. um, but I prefer Racer 7 anyway. But also we gotta see Scott again. Oh, Monkey Kid? Okay. I have never seen Monkey Kid. I checked out like a few clips from it. I'm just not really a fan of it. But I think I know it's like a really big fan base, and I like that, like it was getting to do other shows. But yeah, I've also not seen a lot of Monkey Kid. I think when I first tried watching it, there wasn't an English version of it. And I'm not sure. Scott. Scott was the guy from season 12. He literally was only in that season, but Scott was that guy that was stuck in Ninjago for 30 years. Which I thought was a cool concept, but they totally stole that from the Jumanji movie. But um uh yeah, yeah, the sets for Prime Empire, like uh but I think the Prime Empire sets were some of the best sets, to be honest. I thought they were so cool. Prime Empire was season 12. It was in 2020. And it was one of the 10-minute episode seasons. Um, I don't think Scott was a villain. I thought he was just a little bit rude to them, but I mean, he helped them and sacrificed himself in that season, I think. Oh, Detective Zane, that was like my favorite episode. I watched that so much. But they actually made that into a minifigure though. I thought that was so great. They made into a minifigure for that big Dragons Rising city set earlier last year. Um, oh yeah, and Pixel. That's one of my favorite episodes with Pixel in it. Like again, I was complaining a bit about Pixel, but that was just so good. Yeah, that's the one set he gets to smile in. Unfortunately, I cannot get that set. Because it's like $500. um, but yeah, I think that's cool. I mean, I can maybe see if they have like you could like buy that minifig on like Etsy or eBay or something. Like some people sell individual minifigures, but they're always like $30 for a single minifigure, which is really annoying. I've never actually done that before. I once got a oh yeah. Ninjago can be very expensive. um, but we definitely need to get a minifigure series for a lot of them. Yeah, like I think the set was cool, but like Zane, like there honestly should have been like a whole little set, like what if there was like this whole black and white set that had Pixel and Zane in it? That would have been so fun. Um, oh, and also Pixel, we need to have more affordable sets with Pixel. Pixel came in like 2 sets that were both like over $100 last year and the year before, but other than that, Pixel hasn't come in a set since 2019, and then she came in like those 2 sets that were like over $100. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get that set if I want Pixel? Like I just all those were just so expensive. So I don't have a Pixel minifig yet, but I wish they'd make a new one. But if they made that minifigure series, we need to have like a detailed version of Pixel with like the arm printing on the side and like on the leg printing on the side. We have to have that. Come on, like Lego. Do you know how many people would like completely like just buy every single one of these minifigure series, every one of these minifigures? Because like they don't need to even come up with it. Like like Gabby, Vinny, like they come in sets, but like we need to get them again, and also like maybe more detailed versions of them if it's a minifigure series. Um, And then yeah, they gotta like. There's just so many characters. It's like a lot of these characters we've been naming are like characters that we need to get new versions of. But like some of them we haven't even gotten at all. Like I mean we got Calamar and his brother Fugidove. Yes, we need to get Fugidove. We need to get another version of Ultraviolet. We need to get an accurate version of the mechanic. We also got to get let me think. Oh, maybe that what was that pirate guy? We also need to get maybe another Ronin. Um, and then let me think. Oh yeah, Harumi. You know, we gotta get that Harumi outfit. Um, yeah, there's just too many characters. I can't think of all the ones that we haven't gotten minifigures right now, which is kind of weird. I remember I have like a whole list of them. Yeah, Captain Soto. Um, but I'm trying to think of them. I know there are too many characters, like too many that didn't get in sets. But I mean, like again, Geo from Dragon's Rising. Um, also like what was I gonna say? Also, that other lady in Dragon's Rising, that like racer lady, that that was like that had the whack rats or something, and yet she looked like she was uh Racer 7. I actually got to say that person, um the king, yeah, from the Merlopian, from Merlopia. We never actually got the king. Like we got Calamar and its brother, but we didn't get the king, which I found kind of weird. Um, but yeah, um, yeah, this like that would be like I don't see any loss that like I would have with that. Like so many people would be just too obsessed with getting like so many Ninjago minifigure series. But maybe we can all like say to Lego, hey guys, I'm pretty sure everyone would love this too. um, but yeah. We are almost to an hour, guys. Wow, I've been talking for almost an hour. Also, I really appreciate that you guys were using the live chat. I love that so much. Um, but yeah. Well, yeah, but actually, yeah, there are actually a lot of letters I want to write to Lego about a lot of suggestions I have. But also, so like, if they made the Ninjago, if they made the Ninjago, what's it called? Um, what's it called? If they made one, they actually, um, that actually kind of bad for them because I remember when the Lego Marvel, uh advent not advent calendar when the Lego Marvel minifigure series came out, it sold out the first day. And guys, do you know how badly I wanted that Spider-Man figure from that series? Never got a single minifigure from that series because like so many people wanted it. So I feel like if they did that for Ninjago, it turned out the same way. And like nobody will be able to get it except the people that like go in it like as soon as they release because that's how much of a fan base Ninjago has. Oh, Lego ideas. That's a good idea, actually. I mean, I probably would have to like digitally design them. I know people have made them before. Like I've seen so many videos of people like making their own Ninjago minifigure series. But like one versus the series entirely would be really fun. I've never really done the rendering before, but like I don't actually have like the pieces to make them in minifigure form. Like I don't have the right ones for that. But yeah, I we could try, making that stuff for ideas. I didn't think that Lego did stuff on ideas for like their own themes. Like I've never seen them do anything for Ninjago or City on ideas, but they have done stuff for other themes. I don't know. Uh yeah, they probably won't make it into a set, but like they probably should, They really like so many people would get that if it was a series like the minifigure series. I can't tell you how much I'd want that. Oh yeah, the Winnie the Pooh set. I remember my family was gonna get that set because I one of my mom's favorite things is Winnie the Pooh. I remember I don't think we have the Lego set, and yeah, we didn't get the Lego set. We were going to, but that was a cool one. Yeah, now I think about it, that set came out a while ago. uh, but yeah, take a moment to breathe. I'll just keep talking. Um, but on the bright side, um, something what I was saying earlier. Oh, well, something I really love about 2023. It was one of the best years for Lego. Like, they had a Lego Friends reboot that everyone loved. Ninjago had like some of the best seasons and sets it's had in years. And then they got, oh yeah, that'd be fun if they had like, um, I'm gonna read that whole thing real quick. I only got to see a little bit of that thing that Rich Bricks read. Yeah, it would be awesome if like, I'm just gonna read that. If the fans got to plan a whole season of Ninjago by voting polls, like that'd be fun. Um, yeah, that would be so fun. Cause like when you think of Lego, um, that's a great idea. When you think of like Lego shows, they're never really that popular, but Ninjago has a fan base that is like it's a big fan base. Like honestly, I think Ninjago has a bigger fan base than Jurassic World, and I am not kidding. Like I think it has a bigger fan base than Jurassic World. um, just because like when you it's like most people would say it has a big fan base for a Lego show. This isn't just a fan base for a Lego show. This is like a big fan base for just fan bases in general. And it makes sense, you know, like they were gonna end it at season 2 because so many people were obsessed with it. They kept it going till season 7. They're gonna end it there, and then they kept it for seasons 8 through 10, and then they were gonna pretty sure that they were gonna do. Then they did 5 more seasons, and now they're doing more, and they set it up. They can just keep doing more for so long. But yeah, 13 years. uh, um. Oh, bye, Betsy. Oh wait. Oh, you're not the one leaving. Sorry, somebody is leaving. Bye. Oh, it looks like Jay is leaving. Okay. Bye. um. So, yeah, I'm just saying bye to someone who is leaving. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. Wow, this is at an hour. We have been here at an hour. Wow. I gotta sit down. I have a chair exactly where I am, but for some reason I just stand up the whole time because I feel like the audio doesn't pick it up as well. This happened the last time. I can sit down. Again, I have a chair right under me. I'm just standing up right now. But yeah. um, I'm gonna try fidgeting with this and see how I can make this a little better. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I wasn't gonna say anything, to be honest. I should just stood back up again. But I think I remember you guys said last time that it was fine when I was, you know, like when I was sitting down anyways. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this back because I just love the way this is. I just love it. I also really like with, you know, introducing Sora. They really have a lot. Okay, I'll probably sit down. I'll probably try to. I don't even, when I don't even think about it, I just get up again. Yeah, I'm surprised that, like, this came in, like, a $10 set, and I got 2 sets from Season 11. I got 1 set from the Fire chapter, and I got 1 set from Ice chapter, and it was, like, a $10 set, and it has this one. So, the little gray piece, this guy, Ryu, the dragon, this is, oh, I dropped him. This is baby Ryu, from the new season. And I think he's adorable. At first I thought his eyes were a lot smaller, but I really like that they, come on, my camera never goes in focus. Yeah, he's like a cat in the land of dragons. Remember there was this joke in this Jurassic World show talking about the Continaces, the compies, like the little packs of things that are like mini raptors almost. And it's like they're the rats of the dino world, but this is not a rat. This is the cat of the dragons. Yes, I love Ryu, so cute. Um, yeah. Again, like, I really wish they wouldn't make him teenage Ryu. Like, I get they want to make the thing grow up, but like, come on. Oh yeah, I don't know, and also like the set with Akita was so expensive, but what is the video with the ninjas? Is it like is it part of a series or is it just like one of those um words? Uh Words. My gosh. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's $70. Oh, Valentine's Day. I forgot. Valentine's Day is only in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll make sure to check that out. Oh, of course, T-Rex. You have to have T-Rex there. Uh, gotta have T-Rex. And also, I love that in your videos for Tiffy and Bricks, that T-Rex is always like that, he's not like an enemy to the main characters. I love that he's always helping them. That's so fun. Yeah, yes, I actually, I remember, I was putting on when I was, you know, making stuff for Prime Plus, I didn't realize I really thought that I could, get the whole series going so I could do like weekly episodes. Sorry guys, I cannot do weekly episodes for Prime Plus just because I've just been busy. And also, originally episode 1 was supposed to be actually what's going to be episode 2. It's supposed to be episode 1 and 2. It's supposed to be just one episode. But yes. Yes, you should watch Rotifian and Brix's videos. They're really good. I really love the way you do your stuff. It's really fun. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna be doing the Prime Plus official trailer. I'm gonna have a premiere tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I feel like since I haven't really talked about it much, it'd just be kind of sudden and nobody really see it. So I'm just waiting for that tomorrow morning. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be probably. I think I can because also originally episode 1 was gonna be a lot longer, and now it's gonna be episode 2. Episode 1 is probably actually the release date is gonna be in the trailer, but it's gonna be in a couple, actually maybe 3 weeks. Oh, wrapped in, yeah. um, uh, his hands are attached to the thing. I just broke this thing. So Rapton does actually have a double face, and I think Rapton is such a cool figure. Because I just think that his shoulder pad piece and also his torso and leg printing is so good. I just gotta make sure I can, get it. The teeth, yeah, I thought that was really weird when I first saw him in Dragon's Rising. I was like, what is up with this guy's teeth? Come on, my camera is not focusing on things right in front of it. Come on. Sorry guys. um but yeah. Um Yeah, I just found it weird because his hair is very specifically gray in the show. For some reason, they just made his hair white in the sets. I just found that a little weird, though. It's really easily fixable if you have a gray hair piece of that. But, oh yeah, I love that actually, like, a lot of times they'll have, like, mini builds from the sets the villains have, and a lot of times they're not even actually in the show. But, like, this was actually in the... It doesn't look like he eats Chrono Steel for breakfast. This one, it's like a flying vehicle thingy. And I like it because it's actually accurate to the show. Oh, that's not Grizzled. He does have the same hairpiece, but yeah. I love that so many people know about Lego City Adventures. Like, at first I really thought that nobody knew about it, but like, when I started talking about it a couple weeks ago on the other live stream, like everybody knew about it, and I'm so happy about that because it's such a good show. But anyway, I'm not gonna get too much into that because Lego City Adventures is just a huge discussion. Yeah, wait, what? No, actually, that gives me an idea. I should make a stop motion with Grizzled meeting Rapton. That'd be fun. I should do that. That'd be fun. Yeah, but I'm just not gonna talk too much about Lego City Adventures because there's just too much to talk about. Yeah, girl's a little too laid back. um, uh, but yeah, I feel like I was saying something and I interrupted myself and I forgot what I was saying before. Oh well, I do that a lot. I interrupt myself. uh. I'm standing up again. I need to sit down. My legs are tired. I don't know why I do this to myself. I just like stand up the whole time. Yes, yes, we gotta do another one, guys. Like a City Adventures live stream. We need to. That I cannot wait for that. Sorry, I would do that right now. I just like we already have too much to talk about Ninjago. Lego City Adventures is just a whole nother discussion. uh, um. Yeah. Oh, I collect them too. Something I don't like about Lego City Adventures. I'm just gonna say this one thing. I won't get too sidetracked. But but Lego City Adventures, they don't really do a lot of like. They haven't done a lot of minifigures from the show. But yes, quoting is fun. A lot of times, like what I love about since everybody knows about this, a lot of times like I want to quote something from Lego City or Ninjago. But the thing is that a lot of the friends I have, like they never really seen the shows really. So like I have to like for Lego City Adventures especially, I have to give a really long explanation for the joke to make sense. But the thing is that because all you guys know about the show, I don't have to explain it all. Everyone just knows the lines and we can just quote them, and it's just so fun. In my house, like with my family, like every day we just quote lines from that show all the time. Like a lot of times, like in my house, like when someone says "thank you," someone will just say "whatever" in Grizzle voice, and it's just so fun. But yeah, luckily, Lego City Adventures in 2022 they got a lot of the extra minifigures they hadn't done before. But oh, Jay's Elemental Dragon. Yes, I'm gonna bring that in. I'll be right back. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'll bring it. I am back, guys. Took me a second. So I can move these guys out of the way because this dragon is really, really, really huge. I'm not kidding. It's huge. So moving these guys out of the way. Stuffing on the floor for me to step on later. Putting the dragon here. It's kind of in a weird pose right now because of the way I had it. But this is Jay's dragon. Or technically not Jay's dragon, but this is the dragon in Dragon's Rising. That's the electric one, I guess. But it is huge. Like, it looks smaller on the box. Yeah, like I remember I got the set for Christmas, and the box made it look like it was so much smaller, and that's something that Lego almost never does. Like they usually try to make things look bigger on the box, but yeah, it's really fun because this one is also really nice being posable, and it's not like it has a hard time balancing on things. But I love it. It's like so much flexibility with the tail, and also the head moves a lot too. And I love the little way they incorporated the little ball thing for the uh, the dragon cores. But also, I know these dragon heads have come in sets a lot, but I've never actually gotten one of them. And so getting the dragon head piece is so cool, and like I love the way the see-through pieces work together, and it's just like it's so cool. I just love the colors. They're so cool. I've never gotten this piece, even though it's been out for like 3 years or something. But I really love it. And then also the wings, they're huge, and they're just huge. And then yeah, it was just so fun, and the arms are really cool too. I love this. He's eating lightning. Yeah. Yeah, the transparent yellow was just so good. I really like that they incorporated that for Jay's thing. Although, so here's the minifigure for Jay that came in the set, and I know that Jay wasn't in the first season, and they made him this, but I really want Jay to have this outfit in the series, but I don't think he will, just because they already are gonna have new outfits for season 2. I know they're gonna have new outfits, so they're probably not gonna have this in the show, but I really want to see it in the show because this is a cool outfit. I burnt my tongue. Yeah, I really love that elemental dragons. I think they're so cool. Usually they don't balance that well, but like they made it in a way so it really well balances. And I love how they have it on the tail. It's just so cool. Thing is that I want to use this in stop motion, but like it's so huge. Like how am I gonna use this in stop motion because like I have my backgrounds and stuff, but usually they don't usually go up to here even. They're just kind of short. If you notice, like a lot of times in my videos, you'll see like little white spots from this in the background. But do they have a dragon step for each ninja? So they actually don't. They didn't have one for Lloyd. They didn't have one for Nia. They didn't have one for Cole, I don't think, and they didn't have one for Zane. But the dragon core, remember the dragon? No, the Ninjago core sets the other time. Do I have other dragons? Actually, but in the Ninjago core sets, they have dragons in the same year. They weren't for crystallized. Wildfire does have one, so technically you can say Kai has one. But yeah, I didn't get that set, but I think it was cool. And yes, I do have one other dragon. I have Baby Ryu, of course, but I have one other like buildable dragon. Let me get it real quick. Funny enough, it is also a Jay Dragon, and it's not because Jay is one of my favorite ninjas, it's just because they're the ones I happen to get. But I got the Prime Empire Dragon from Season 12, and I do like the new one for Jay a lot better, but I got this one, and as you may notice, I took off the wings because I was like messing with it or something, but I really like this one, the digital one, it's so cool. But actually, I'm going to be using this one in Prime Plus, and this one I'm probably going to be using in Animal Adventure Season 2. If I can figure out a way to put it in. But yeah, these are my dragons. And then I have Baby Ryu somewhere. Where did I put him? There he is. There. So I'm just gonna put this guy over here. Right in the other one. So yeah. I mean I could make him friends. The dragon, so what I'm doing is that in the 3 trials in Prime Empire, when Okino is like taking them through, So the thing is that in Prime Plus, my little series, Okino recruits Tracy, and to train her, he takes her through the 3 trials, and the last one is the one with the dragon. And I know the one in the show was red, but like I don't care that much. Like she's gonna battle this one because they didn't make one. But Okino is gonna train Tracy, and they're gonna fight this dragon, and then Tracy will get the little thing that Jay got that has the dragon, where he can use it to his advantage in the future. So what happened to Okino? So in the end of Prime Empire, Okino just he got to walk out of Prime Empire and like live a real life in the real world. But I decided I'm gonna bring him into this series. Originally I wasn't, but he's now gonna be a main character in the Prime Plus series. But yeah. So unfortunately, the series is only gonna be 6 episodes, but it's not the last time you're gonna see these characters at all. But I'm really excited to see are you living? Are you leaving? It's fine. It's fine if you are. I'm just words. I'm just wondering. That's all. uh, um, but if you are leaving, bye. Thank you for joining. But if you aren't, that's totally. I mean, that's. Oh my gosh, words. um, words. Yeah. Bye if you are leaving, and thank you for staying if you are. Okay, thank you for joining, SEO. That was really fun. And I will see you in the next one, I guess. Yeah, Okino wasn't the best guy to lead you through Prime Empire. But yeah, I found out a really fun way. Wait, words. But yeah, it's actually there are gonna be a couple scenes in the trailer where you'll see Okino and Tracy like battling the dragon, but this is Okino. Actually, I've just been fidgeting around with him, but I've been using him a lot for the series because, of course, he's one of the main characters. And yeah, I'm just using the same one from the series. And yeah, also, I think he uses the same face as Karloff from season 4. Um, yeah. um, yeah, and then Tracy is over here. Her head is a bit loose, but in stop motion, that doesn't really matter too much unless they're upside down. But yeah, I'm actually going to give her the next time you guys are going to see her, she might have a different costume change. But I made her a bit loose because her legs are kind of loose and her arms are kind of, but her head is especially. Yeah, the shield. He doesn't actually have it in the season, but I thought, like I really love shields in Lego form, and they just look so cool, and just I really want to use it. And also, it's a dragon, so like, why not? So yeah. I think I like to use it for that. So he's gonna have his signature sword and this shield to battle the dragon. But yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to see the trailer. It is the best trailer I've made, and I've only actually made one other trailer for stop motion series. But you guys are gonna love it. I'm so excited to show you guys tomorrow. um. Oh, thank you for joining, Unikitty Love. That's a fun name. Thank you for joining. It was a lot of fun. um, I think someone asked me a question. I'm going to see what it was. Uh, do I have what I have? Do I have old lives, all people? But I'm a little confused. Oh, there's a new person on that just asked the question. Hello. I did not notice there was a new person. Hello. um. Uh, I'm a little confused. Oh, do I have old Lego? So actually, my dad had a lot of Lego sets, so I have a lot of those space pieces and stuff, and I have a lot of those old space minifigures. So I have a ton of those. And that's actually, if you notice a lot of my builds, I have those. And then soccer people, I don't have any Lego soccer players per se. I only think they had like that one wave of sets. I think like a couple years ago. I'm not sure. I thought those were like really rare figures. um, but yeah, I do have a lot of old Lego sets, and actually, if you look throughout my custom builds, you'll see a lot of them. Like the white ones are like had that weird kind of color because they were sitting in the sun a lot, and also I have those red ones and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really fun. When you need to build something or like, actually, what's really cool is that in the Prime Plus, I do a lot of like energy blast things, and so what I use the red pieces, and so actually in the trailer, there's a part where the dragon like stomps down, and I use the energy pieces to like go out like that. I don't know if you can like if I get what you're saying, if you get what I'm saying, but like it goes out like this, like all the red pieces just go out. It was so fun doing that, and I did that for another video actually, think too. But oh yeah, sorry, I'll stop. Sorry, I was originally, I don't know. I know I posted the teaser like a couple weeks and a half ago, but I'm really excited because the first episode is gonna be relatively soon. But yeah, I'll stop. Sorry. It was really fun because I'm like, yeah, but also, you're gonna get to see my sister again because she's gonna be voicing Tracy. And also there's other new character that I'm making, Lilac, and I've actually introduced her in one of the If It Were Lego Set episodes. If you want to check that out, it's on the playlist. It's like the beginning of it, and it's like a little clip from episode 5, and it introduces Lilac in some sort of way. But she is also one of the new main characters. My sister will also be voicing her as well. So yeah, credits to my sister for being really nice and voicing some of the girl characters. But yeah, she also voiced Mia in the Animal Adventures season too. Um, and she'll probably be voicing Sora in season 2 as well. But uh, words. Yeah, I've only done like one scene so far of Animal Adventure season 2. Although I'm not gonna for Animal Adventure for the first season. The episodes were really short, so I'm probably gonna do that the same way for season 2. They're just gonna be about a minute and a half for Animal Adventure. But Prime Plus is gonna have like 2-minute episodes, and then it might like the episodes might get a little longer as series goes on. But they're gonna be 6 episodes. But that is not gonna be all. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna make season 2 or if I'm gonna continue the story on a different title because I could work with a different title instead of being season 2. Um, but yeah. But yeah, that's all. That's what I'm doing right now. Wow, we're almost to an hour and a half, guys. But yeah. Um, uh, words. What am I saying? Uh, can you guys still hear me? I'm kind of sitting farther away from the camera. Can you still hear me that well? Um, yeah, I'm actually remembering to sit down, but if you guys can hear me well, okay, great. I was pretty sure you could, but just want to make sure. So, yeah, I'll stop talking about the series because you guys probably want to figure it out as I post things. But, yes. Also, thank you guys for using the live chat. I know I said this like a billion times, but, like, I love it so much. It's so cool. But, um, yeah, I should leave it a surprise. Yeah. Uh, what am I gonna say now? I mean, there are a billion things I could talk about Ninjago, but I'll stop talking about the series. And yeah, what is your favorite season of Ninjago? I feel like that's kind of a hard question, but I feel like there's just so many. I don't know what is my favorite season. For a while, it was season 12. But I can't. I really love season 9. Oh, thank you for joining Kiki Kiki show. I'm not sure. Is it Kai? I'm pretty sure it's Kiki. I'm not sure. But thank you for joining. Thank you for using the live chat too. It was super fun. Um. Oh yeah, part 2 of Crystallized or season 9. Yeah, those are pretty good ones. Yeah. So thank you for joining. But yeah. But I want to say Dragon's Rising is my favorite, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Bye. Uh, have a great rest of your day. um, yeah. Words. I feel like there's still a couple more people on here, so I'm not gonna end this yet. Uh, but yeah. Uh, yeah. I'm not too sure what else to say, even though there is a lot of other stuff about Ninjago. I'm just kind of blank right now. But yeah, these are my Ninjago dragons, and I'll probably be seeing the rest of you that are still on here in actually tomorrow because of I'm doing that premiere tomorrow. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll be technically seeing you guys tomorrow. um, yeah, it looks like there was one person left. And I don't know how I'm gonna save this. I remember I was somebody in the last time. Okay, well I guess it's just you and me, Richard Bricks. So yeah. Is there any series you're working on, Richard Bricks? um. Uh. Oh well, what? I just went silent for some reason. That's cool. I really like the short that you posted today. That was like I think that was a clip of your other one. I just love the way you do it. It's just so fun. Um, soap opera series. What's that? What's that? Um, uh, yeah. I know soap operas. Is that like uh is that like dinosaurs singing? Or is that like the dino dance videos or something? Um actually speaking of that, I also what's really funny is that when you made your dino dance video, I remember I've actually for the longest time been working. I haven't like actually animated it, but I was like so long talking about making one. Oh, all the romance episodes. Yeah, that's fun. I love the T Rex and his. I love. Again, I just keep saying I love your T Rex. He's so fun. um, but yeah. I I remember when you made your Dino Dance video. It was really funny. Is that when I first when I first not when I first started talking about like about making stop motions or like when I was playing against my sister, one something my sister and I came up with this thing called Dino Dance, and it was like once the dinosaurs all escape their cells, like the people with the park would like turn music on and they make the dinosaurs dance and have a fun time and then they make a show out of it or something. And a lot of the things they made the dinosaurs do were exactly how I had it, like the baby raptors all singing together on microphone, and then the I think it was what was the other one? Um there were a few other ones. I can't remember, but they were like a lot like the ones I was gonna do. So I thought that was pretty fun. I don't know when I'm gonna make the Dino Dance video. I'm not sure. But yeah. Um, words. Wow, this is an hour and a half. um. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure when I'll make it. It's probably gonna be a while because I'm just working on my main series for now. But I'm not sure if it's gonna be an episode in the main series or it's just gonna be like just a one of those fun stop motions that I post on weekends and stuff. But I'm not totally sure. Oh, also something I have to specify, which is who's my fave character on my main series? Well, my main series, that's not Prime Plus, it's not Animal Adventure, is Chase McCain, and he has always been one of my favorite characters from Lego, and he's actually one of the main reasons I really got into Lego was the Chase McCain video game. Not because I actually played the video game, but on YouTube I thought the cutscenes were a movie. Um, so yeah, Chase McCain has always been one of my favorite characters, and he's like the main character and my favorite of my like main series. And I'm probably the main series for my channel, the one I was talking about a little bit. I'm hoping to have the first half of the season be like later this year, like in November or something. But I may not be able to accomplish that, so I'm not gonna make any promises. But something I have to specify, which is kind of unrelated to Ninjago, but if you've been watching my If It Were Lego set episodes, I say a lot of things about like who's this character going to be in the series, or like how this is going to work in this series, or explaining just things what this build is from and stuff like that. I had gone through a lot of creative changes, so like you don't have to apply literally anything you've learned out of the If It Were Lego set into the actual series that I like, the stop motion series, because like my plans changed so much that's like not even relevant and it doesn't match up at all. So it might get confusing if you've seen it, If It Were Like I Said episodes, and then like think something I said has to do with the series, and that obviously makes the most sense why I'd say that. But like I've gone through a lot of changes, so it changes a lot. But looks like you said something in a group chat, so I'm gonna look. um, yeah. But yeah, because I feel like a lot of times, like, yes, I made a couple builds for Prime Plus, and originally one of the builds was going to be used in the series, and one of them wasn't. Now both of them aren't. So, and also I remember in that episode I introduced these characters, Fireblaze and Iceblade. They're not going to be in Prime Plus at all anymore. it's actually gonna be Okino and Tracy, not those anymore. So they're not gonna be in it at all either. So and then a lot of times other things change, and also like if you might have known, I'm not using the DC universe anymore in stop motions, even though some of them are in like my stop motions a lot. I stopped putting that in it. So yeah, just clarifying some of that stuff. But it looks like there is only one person left, so I'm probably gonna end this in a minute. But I remember Tiffany Bricks, you told me about how many J minifigs do I have? Let me see. I have the one from the set, and I have like a few from Prime Empire. And then I have Dragon's Rising, Prime Empire, main ninja costume, Prime Empire Avatar, uh, Master of the Mountain J, and hmm, I think that's it actually. I think that's it. Yeah, I think I only have those. Um, but yeah, thank you for joining Richard and Bricks. I'm also gonna end this in a second just because it's been a while. Sorry. Yeah, thank you for joining so much, Tiffany and Bricks. And I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, if you guys want to check in on my premiere tomorrow. But thank you for joining. And yeah, I remember a couple of you guys asked for it, and this is 13 years in Ninjago, so why not? So yeah, I will see you next time, and yeah, thank you for joining. Bye.